Hello and welcome to the FMLS Market Intel Report. I'm Leslie Appleton Young. I'm the Chief Economist for FMLS. There's a lot to cover with all the new data, so let's dive in. In our last episode, I said rates will likely decline gradually into 2025, but to expect some volatility. How right I was. The Fed came through with the anticipated quarter-point cut on November 7th. And what were rates a week later? The benchmark Freddie Mac 30-year national average was 6.78%, a slight decline that paused a 6-week climb in rates. For a little perspective, the top rate was almost 7.8% in October 2023. And in early September, rates bottomed at 6.1%. So very big swing there. What else? Well, on November 13th, the inflation report for October came in at 2.6%, a slight tick from the month before, but also below expectations. So it was received as good news. But it also means, at least for now, the Fed will likely be more cautious going forward. For example, the broad consensus a few weeks ago that the Fed will cut again next month is weakening somewhat, with all eyes on the November inflation and employment numbers. Finally, both presidential candidates proposed economic policies likely to push inflation higher. And while the election has been decided, there remains significant uncertainty about what lies ahead. If inflation is reignited, it will be very hard for the Fed to maintain a neutral stance for monetary policy. Takeaway, we could see higher rates. The NAR 2025 economic forecast is out and sees gradual strengthening in the housing market next year. After the slow pace of recovery in 2024, for next year, NAR sees higher sales, up 9%, moderating price appreciation, 2% in both 2025 and 2026, and stabilizing mortgage rates. They're looking at an average of 5.9% next year and 6.1% in 2026. Next month, I'm going to spend more time looking at the various forecasts for 2025 with a focus on Georgia. But here's a teaser. Georgia will outperform the nation as its vibrant economy continues to create well-paying jobs, and the quality of life is a magnet for new residents. NAR also released its 2024 report on home buyers and sellers, which is full of valuable information. Key buyer groups include all cash buyers, they don't have to worry about the rate environment, multi-generational households, and single buyers, especially single women. With people entering their peak home buying years, challenged by housing affordability issues, they are also highly motivated to purchase. What does all this mean to you and your clients? First, that today's rates may actually be a window of opportunity. Waiting for a significant rate drop in the near future looks like a poor bet, at least at this point. Second, discuss with your mortgage professional financing options for first-time home buyers, like an adjustable rate mortgage or the many down payment assistance programs, both of which could make all the difference. Third, for sellers, consider the benefits of offering a rate buy down rather than a price reduction to generate interest. And finally, continue to connect with households that are the most likely to move in the months ahead. Please take a look at the Market Intel section on the FMLS website to access the most current key market statistics. They are updated weekly. If you are interested in resources relevant to our market dynamics, we've got you covered. For example, you'll find links to the 2025 NAR forecast and the recently released Buyers and Sellers Report. Please be sure to check it out. For FMLS Market Intel, this has been Leslie Appleton Young. I'll see you next time.